Hello, this is Yreon from VarietyGamersUK, and this is me with my first suggestion, and I can hear myself in the background. I'm just got to rectify that. I did think I muted that, it obviously did not. And this is my first community suggestion, West of Loathing, so let's see how this goes. So we get to change our character. Name. I'll get a little bit of a duck shoot. I'm not entirely sure what this does, but you know. Oh, I'm guessing we, oh, there we go. So I'm upping my reward. No, I don't want to be... Right, so... let's look for a name. Oh, you can actually change your own name, okay. There we go. There's a reason behind this name. I said this only for fun, but you know, let's play. See how this goes. Yes, we're ready to get going. So we are going to be the Bean Slinger. We're going to sling our beans all over the place. Magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the Bean Slinger is the mystical master of both. You have heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. Let's see what the other two classes are. So we've got Snake Oiler. Snake Oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah to tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You've heard Snake Oilers doing really well out west since the cows came home. Everybody needs potions and hope in these dark days, and also out west is where all the best snakes live. And then we've got the Cowpuncher. Cowpunchers solve their problems with their fists, whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable fella in a disreputable saloon or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable fella in a slightly less reputable saloon. You've heard that cowpunchers are in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason. The cows aren't going to punch themselves after all. So yeah, we're going to go with a Bean Slinger. I want to be a Bean Slinger. i.e. Tyrolean Gas Cloud. Luckily I don't actually have to use that. So this weird poster appeared here one night. You read the spine of one of your books, Eastford Jones and the Curse of Skeleton Lighthouse. Dad gave me this one when I was a kid. The Adventure at Butcher's Lighthouse. That was one of my favourites. Florence Smith and the Search of Grizzly Cave. I read that one 10 times. The Curse of the Black Basement. That was one of my favourites. Oh hey, this might come in handy. You got an item. Walking Stupid. Aha! Found a little secret. Hey Russell, how you doing? Caw. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Caw. Feed Russell a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Goodbye, Russell. Be good. So, we're going to free him. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, and flies away to the west. It's time to hit the trail. So, we combed one last time, we gained 1 XP. Progress towards next skill up, 1 out of 5. Goodbye bed, time to head west to chase my real dreams. Read the spine of one of your books, The Occurrence of Cabot Cove. This was one of my favourites. Leon Swift and the Secret of the Haunted Canyon. I remember that one. Paco Hardy and the Secret of the Eerie Church. I read that one 10 times. Hero of the Forgotten Church. Dad gave me this one when I was a kid. Clay Drew and the Secret of the Old Cabin. I love that one. Leon Bobsey and the Eerie Basement. The Adventure of Rattlesnake Mine. Shane Danger and the Secret of Cursed Gulch. Right, I think they're just randomly generating names now. Let's have a look in our bag, see what we've got. So we've got Walking Stupid, which unlocks Stupid Walking as an option. Let's read it. This book tells the tale of a renegade sheriff who was really, really bad at walking. Let's read it. You read the book from cover to cover and learn how to walk really stupidly. Stupid walking has been added to your options menu. Stupid walking. When you were a child, you wanted to walk so badly you finally have. You got a perk. Stupid walking. Nice. You accidentally dropped the book and then ruin it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it up. Oops. What a mess. Stack the file. Oh, we gained another XP. Nothing on the hat rack today. This hearth really puts the hearth and home. No, I did not mean to go out the door. Get back in there. This hearth really... Yep, I think we're definitely doing stupid walking. You're going to miss Mum's cooking. It's Mum's pie safe. It keeps all her pies safe. You'll miss meals with the family. Little brother's room. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Corpus Agrimensorum Romanorum. How many different languages do you need to know to learn about numbers? You pick up Vorlesungen über Zellenführer. No wonder I never know what he's talking about. You pick up one of your brother's weird books. Über die Darstellbarkeit einer Function durch ein Trigonometrische Reihe. Just the title page gives me a headache. It's your kid brother's toy box. Hey, you love stuff like this. We got a puzzle cube. That we just... So tidy. It's covered with all of his weird diagrams and charts. So yeah, we're going through this game in comedy mode. Because we are going to be walking very stupidly for the entire thing. What does a puzzle cube do? Fiddle with it. Your brother already had it most of the way solved, but you figure out the last couple of moves. Progress towards next skill up. 3 out of 5. Hooray. So we've got nothing at the moment. We just walk. No time to screw around and roll. It's time to head west. Your mum smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mum. Gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but... Oh, Jesus. Desert survival, picking locks, or bartering. Any of them could be useful. The one about desert survival? Oh boy. That's the one, enjoy it! You got an item. Desert eating and drinking. Please be careful out there, write us a letter when you can. She hugs you. Oh, Mum, goodbye. I'm trying to do my best American accent, I apologise. This book contains everything you need to know to turn the harsh, unforgiving desert into your own personal buffet. The best part is that the buffet also has an open bar. Gives you the foraging skill. Read it. You read the book and learn all sorts of tricks for squeezing extra stuff out of cactuses and whatnot. You got a skill, foraging. Nice. Unfortunately, while practicing your techniques, you accidentally squeeze the book into book juice, which it turns out isn't a real thing. Ah. Your father mercilessly jabs at a haystack. That doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's favourite can of beans. Got an item, can of infinite beans. You'd think a can with an unlimited number of beans in it would be really exciting, but these beans are pretty terrible. It is a pretty cool thing to carry around though. This item goes in your offhand, +1 spell damage, +1 muscle, and +1 moxie. So we'll thank him. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. Right, so we've got a new option. We've got a new item. We've got an offhand thing now. We're going to dig through the haystack, because there might be something in it. We got a needle. What can we do with a needle? It's not for sewing, it's for... There. It's not for sewing, it's for picking up locks. Picking locks. Not picking up locks, that'd be quite a weird needle. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Give him his puzzle back. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Say goodbye. Hey Rufus, time for me to head rest. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? To help people. You've read the papers, Rufus. The people out west are in trouble. They need all the help they can get. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year. And that statistic is from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Give him a play for punching you. Okay. Alright. Go west, young man. Yes, we will go west. So, we got... Oh, well. Okay. Change the typeface again to Arial, don't do this. Nah, turn automatically spend XP off. Definitely do that. Right, we're going west. Hitching a ride across the Great Plains. We'd be going to dirt water. Or falling out before we get there. Well, the bad news is that you fell off the cart and got knocked out for a couple of hours, and now you've got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. Good news is that you're in the town, rather than in a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Get up and dust yourself off. We're gonna get turnip. We've got an item, dusty turnip. Oh, I come from with a banjo on my hip. I just walked into a cactus. Oh, it's a chunk of wood from the broken hitching post. Grab it. Got an item, broken board. Nice. So we got a weapon and a can of infinite beads. Don't need the dusty turnip yet. That's for sure. Sign on the door reads, "Gone drinking." Well. As you walk into the saloon, a crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. "Hey, where's your hat, dagnabbit?" "Well, you can't drink in here without a hat. Tain't proper." He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. We'll check out the box. You look through the hat box and find a magical black Stetson. That looks like something you'd wear. You got an item, barely enchanted hat. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod. Say fella. Yeah. You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Alright, I'll keep it in mind. It's a spittoon, people spit into it, you know, without even looking in it. That is absolutely disgusting. No, you know without even looking in it, that is absolutely disgusting. Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few false teeth as well. Well, a few teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell. Even from a distance it smells horrible. Up closer. You are now on your hands and knees peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? Get it. You reach your hand toward the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass horror. It smells like the vomit trough at a mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender. You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like glop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. Search. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring, probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations, you got an item. Nasty ring. Hooray! So we've equipped it. Well, that was definitely worth it. Gives us some stats. This guy's... Can we steal his beer? No. These two are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating really hard. Good luck, you two. You already have a hat. What would you do with two? Stupid walking is amazing. I should probably leave him alone. What's in here? It's locked. Don't have lockpicking. Woman glares at you. You should probably just let her drink. Howdy, I'm Tyrolean. Howdy, Tyrolean. I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. I don't know what that is. I'm the town horse selling guy. Gotcha. How's that working out for you? Oh, those horses are just flying out the door. So business booming, nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh. Is that why you're here drinking instead? Yep. And me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of horse. Do you have any left? One, kind of a boring one, but he's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable, I'll be happy to show it to you. Okay. What do you say, Pete? You me? Oh, what do you say, Pete? Oh, me? Well, heck. I say all kind of things. For instance, dagnabbit. Some dagnab horse thief sank my battleship. Uh-huh. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. So that, Pete? Well... You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading, Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each. Bartender finally notices you. Howdy, cowboy. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Tyrolean. What brings you to our little backwater? Ask about work. Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work round these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend taking the railroad people up by Dirtwater. Talking to the railroad people, okay. Ask about the railroad, the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. From back east, they're trying to run the line to Frisco, and have a heck of a time doing so. And they're hiring? Oh, I reckon they're always hiring for one thing or another. Big company that. Ask about Dirtwater. Dirtwater? Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west that it's been burnt to the ground by the damn cows. Lots of opportunity there. Oh, it's a she. Okay. Yep, if I were a younger woman, I'd probably head that way myself. You mentioned errands? Yeah, this forsaken burg is always falling apart in one way or another. The hostler's always needing help, since he hurt his leg. And that no-account sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody do his job for him. Anything else? Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoke in from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. I could probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this. Got an item. Weak fungicide. Take care of it. So what does that do? Effective against goblins. Okay. Might not need it. Pile of old newspapers. Take one. You got an item. Boring Springs Gazette. April 20th, 1895. This copy of the Boring Springs newspaper from about 6 weeks ago. You can't do anything with it. Just collect it. Oops, I accidentally rolled out the door. A crate of Nurse Brand Whiskey. Good for what ails you. Grab a bottle. I guess we never established your age. Good thing the legal drinking age here can reach the top of the bar. Nurse Brand Whiskey. This whiskey is too cheap for you to even consider drinking it. Given your legendarily low standards, that's really saying something. The goblin shouts, "Booyah!" Attack the goblin. Got the jump on him. So we've got some skills. So can you hit him with a piece of wood to deal 5 to 6 damage. Deal 3 damage to the target with our pistol attack. Or target will suffer 9 hot damage from a lava father. Or 1 action point usable once per fight. Increase my armor by 4. This will not end my turn. And surrender. Giving up is the same as losing. So, Bean Shield activates. How many points have we got? We've got 20 hit points. Well, I suppose we're supposed to use that. We'll spray the goblin. Victory. Press any key to continue. Having dispatched the goblin, you pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Anything else down here? Doesn't look like it. Howdy. Howdy, good to see you again, Tyrolean. Tip your hat to the bartender. I took care of that goblin. Thank you kindly, Tyrolean. I knew you was a stand-up fella the moment you walked in here. She reaches under the bar and grabs a bag of meat. Here you go, it's the least I can do by way of thanks. You gain 200 meat. Tip your hat. You tip your hat to the bartender. Who's the lady drinking whiskey out of beer mug? That's Susie, she's a rancher from nearby. A real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pass to her. Where's that? Lost a whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Ouch. The woman glares at you. Howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowboy, who's gonna be searching a spittoon for his teeth if he don't leave me in peace. Okay, bye-bye then. Nope. We want to talk to Pete again. So we're gonna join in this game and see what happens. So we're gonna play. They look at you nervously. Look, I have some meat, let's play. Can I play? Put 20 meat on the table and sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffles the cards sloppily and deals a new round. You get a pair of 10s. You get a pair of 10s plus a 2, a 3 and a king. Ooh. Eat this, all in, suckers. Eat this, all in, suckers. Sweat gushes from their faces. They each read the how to play poker card again. But eventually they both add 20 meat to the pot. Okay, weed them and weep. You show your pair of 10s plus 2, 3 king. The guy on the left has a full house, 2 jacks and 3 aces, and the girl on the right somehow got a straight flush, 2 through 6 and hearts. You outfox them. You explain that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points. To the gal on the right is 20, and you're 25 plus a king. And the king represents King Ralph the Ninth, whom the Western colonies revolted against because of unfair taxes, so they owe an extra tax of 10 meat each. They nod in understanding and push more meat across the table at you. You collect your winnings and stand up. They thank you for helping them learn the game. You earn meat, 60 meat, walk away. So can we talk to Pete again, or? What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kind of things. For instance, Godzooks, there's a rock in my bedroll. See you later, Pete. Pete's crazy. Right, let's go to the sheriff. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Bowling Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? He sighs. The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would ya? As a matter of fact, I am. Great, cause I happen to have some. There's a gang of hoodlums around here that would call themselves the Fricka Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, busted him out and took my cell door with him. It ain't, well, it ain't much good without the door. And I need someone tough, smart, and or slick to go fetch it back for me. Why don't you do it? You're the sheriff after all. I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, because I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. You got an item, deputy pistol. Deputy, you deputized a gun. You're new in town, maybe you haven't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down where the Fricka Gang's hideout is for you. He makes a little note on your map. You discovered a new map location, the Fricka Gang's hideout. Got it, I'll be back with the door. Alright, let's go and have a look. Wanted for bird theft, Naked Mike Bernstein. Reward 200 meats. Wanted. Wanted poster artist. Apply in person at the Human Marshal's office. Wanted, Bimmy Fricka for face thieving. Reward 420 meats. This dirty mug here. Grab it. Got an item. Recovered mug. What can we do with a recovered mug? A dirty glass mug. The bottom is stamped property of Bowling Springs Saloon. Reward if returned. Ooh. Straight away we get a new reward. Howdy. Howdy! Good to see you again, Trollian. I found this mug. Much obliged. $25 meat. Just thought I'd say howdy. The bartender smiles. Well then, mission accomplished, I reckon. Right, back out. Oh, we found a shop. Step right up. Braid's the name and trade's the game. You seriously doubt that his name is Braid? Howdy, Braid. What are you trading? Well, sir, today I'm trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 round snake hides, well, to that adventurous soul, I'll trade a fine silver pocket watch. How about some free dynamite requires stickering? I'll take some dynamite for this needle. Braid, which is so not a name, takes your needle and hands you a stick of dynamite. Be careful with this now. You got an item, dynamite. No trades right now, thanks. So we now have dynamite. Speak softly and carry a loud stick. This item is used in combat. Damages an enemy in combat and is sometimes used for outside of combat as well. You examine the dynamite. It's got an end you light and an end that blows up. Okay, just checking. is the person in that tree. You approach the weird Cactus Man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself. And the name is Bill. Cactus Bill. Have to you, Bill. Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer, and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill. No, that's just coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus. Oh, haha. No, it's actually kinda nice. The natural fermentation processes inside the cactus part of me keep me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it is a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. It won't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? Give him the newspaper. You give him the newspaper you found in the basement of the saloon. What's obliged, partner? Now, let me see what can I do to return a favour. Oh, I know, Miss Shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Orhole Mine. It's yours if you go in and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Thank him. Behind the outhouse at Orhole Mine. Got it, thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now if you could just kinda stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Stick the newspaper to him. There we go. Topeka. Nope, you're not allowed in Topeka anymore, remember? Okay. Apparently we're not allowed in Topeka anymore. I wonder what we did there. Right, so we've got a map. Make your own damn guide to Boring Springs and its environs. Right, so we're gonna go to the Fricker Gang's hideout. Foot Fricker, the Fricker Gang's intrepid lookout, appears to be taking a nap. Oh. So I chose to shoot him. That doesn't seem very sportsmanlike. You sure you want to do that? Yes. Really? You're just going to gun down a hapless sleeping man in cold blood? Cold is the only blood I have. Shoot him. He's just a kid. Everybody dies, pull the trigger. Dang, partner, you got a perk. Ruthless. You are a cold-blooded killer, and people can see it in your eyes. It's often the last thing they see, in fact. Ruthless options will be available in some situations. Oh, it's a beer barrel cactus. You squeeze a mug's worth out on flowers. You got an item, mug of cactus beer. Pile of random stuff the Fricker Gang stole. Finders keepers. You gain 25 meat, you got an item, a covered mug, and you got a pair of silver cufflinks. If you all fancy shirts, you might have some use for these. So it's time to go in and see how this goes. One of Fricker boys is dozing in the bathtub. You push his head under the water and hold him there until he stops struggling. Well, at least he died warm. Rub-a-dub-dub. You cautiously approach the Fricker Gang. They're pretty engrossing in a poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on a conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and that squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? Shoot one of them in the back. Draw your pistol and execute the one with the eye patch. His brother screams, jumps behind a barrel and starts firing at you widely. This shouldn't take long. Fight. So, we're against Wimpy Fricker. We're gonna put on Bean Shield. We're actually gonna fight this guy instead. Hit him in the foot. So he just missed. Oh, he hit me that time. I think the gun only does, yeah, it'll hit the barrel instead. He's not very good with his gun. We got Wimpy Fricker. Press any key to continue. Leaders of the Fricker gang are dead by your hand. The sheriff will be proud of you. Though you're not sure how your mother would feel. You gain 10 XP. Time to recover the sheriff's door. Mug on the table, grab it. They won't be needing this anymore, you've covered the thing. Pile of frickers, ill-gotten gains, take it. What a haul, 50 meats. And we're gonna grab his door. I love this weird walking. Really do. I think we've got to use the map. There's the sheriff. Take back to the sheriff. I see the Fricker gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door and he hangs it back on its hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. Are there any Fricker boys left for me to round up? Nope, they won't be bothering this town anymore. Well, now that's a right load off my mind. Looks like I owe you a big reward. He produced a big bag of meat. You gained 500 meat. Got another task for you. If you got the time, should be a lot more simpler than the last. What you need? Well, the Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I'll keep an eye out. So we are going to give back the mugs. Get another bounty. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kind of things. For instance, ding daggit, there's a rock in my biscuit barrel. Uh-huh. Pete is absolutely crazy. Right, what can we trade now? Step right up, Braid's an aid and trades the game. You seriously doubt that his name is Braid? Howdy, Braid, what are you trading? Well, sir, today I'm trading locks for soap. And to the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 round snake hides, well, to that adventurous soul I'll trade a fine silver pocket watch. Right, so we've got no more trades here for a while because we require soap and dickering. So, character, because we might have things to level up. Yeah, we do. So we've got muscle, measure of how beefy you are, it affects how much damage you do when you hit stuff and how much damage you take when you get hit. Mysticality, it affects the amount of damage you do with spells, the amount of damage you take from spells and elemental attacks from bad guys. Moxie. You've got Moxie Kid, and this is... Thanks for the raid, Edgar. And this is how much of it. Moxie affects how much damage you deal when shooting, and how much damage you take when getting shot. Grit, the extent to which you are truly gritty. The higher it is, the tougher you'll be. Plus 20 maximum hit points, plus 1 stomach capacity, 1 pain tolerance. Gumption, your level of get up and get her done. The higher it is, the quicker you are. Your spleen capacity determines how many potions you can use a day, maximum AP, and speed. Glamour. Glamour is your appreciation of finer things in life. As it increases, you'll be able to consume more cocktails and you'll be able to afford them. What's Hellbender? You tamper with a force of nature, making you yourself a force of nature. Right, so we want Gumption. We definitely want Gumption, so we'll add a point to that. And... I think we need another one. So I'll put 2 points in Gumption, so we have an actual 2 action points, so we can actually use our spells of Lava Father and Bean Shield. So we've got Stupid Walker and Ruthless, which is great. Right, so let's look at the map. It seems like we've done all the quests here for now. Horse is 1000 meat. Well, it's the most typical horse you've ever seen. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hostling. I'll tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses kept running away, well, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh, God, yes, thank you. Please. I'd go fetch them myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat for each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They pretty much always run away to the same places. He draws 3 little pits on your map. You discovered a new map location, Orhole Mine. You discovered a new map location, Boring Springs Boneyard. You discovered a new map location, Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they're like environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send it back here. Oats, you got a bag. You got an item. Bag of homing oats. Grimmer's location of where oats. They're healthy and expeditious. We'll send the hostler's horses back to him. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Okay, we'll do. See you later. In what world is meat a currency? In West of Loathing and Kingdom of Loathing. Right, so what do we have in our inventory? We've got a bag of foaming oats, dynamite, pair of silver cufflinks, nurse brand whiskey, mug of cactus beer, and a dusty turnip. Which one? Which moving animation? You mean that moving animation? The one that changes every time? That's because I read a book that changed my, I've got stupid walking on. Because I read a book at the start of the game that gave me stupid walking. This is where Bill said to look. Look behind Outhouse. Hey, he wasn't kidding. Not that this would have been a funny thing to kid about, I guess. I got a new item, a shovel, and I use that as a weapon. That'd be nice. Provides the option to dig in certain places. There's still some meat ore in this cart. Dig through it. You gain 50 meat. There you go, Global. I can even get meat from carts. Oh, another dirty mug. Grab it. You've got an item. Recovered mug. Let's go in the cave. It's instruction for cargo elevator. Examine the controls. The mechanism is labelled cargo elevator control. A poster on the wall behind reads blasting cap storage, plungers, both kinds, tools. Where do you want to send the elevator? We'll leave it alone for now. Oh, this minecart is still full. Let's search it. You find a disgusting chunk of meat ore. You get an item, unrefined meat nugget. Oh, I think we found a use for our explosion. This looks dangerous. At least there's no plunger hooked up to it. You examine the dynamite. It's got an energy light and an end that blows up. Okay, just checking. Right, so let's take this. We're going to go to level 1 and see what's up there. These crates are all labelled blasting caps. The period is part of the label. That's why it's inside the crates like that. Dang, it looks like you're going to need a crowbar to pry one of the crates open. Okay. Go to level 2 then. I'll bring level 2 to us. Plungers, the sign lied, though there's only the one kind. So we'll take one. You got an item, detonation plunger. Right, let's check level 3. It's a toolbox, but it's locked. Requires needle. Damn it. I did have a needle. And then I traded it in for the dynamite. Right, let's hook up the plunger to it. Fight against your instincts, you do so much silly. Self-confirmation, you've hooked up the plunger to it, and now we're going to blow it up. You press the plunger, and nothing happens. You forgot to hook up a blasting cap, which I need a crowbar for. Right, so we're going to have to go find a crowbar before we can deal with that. So we're going to try Boring Springs Boneyard. Our founder, Sophia Boring, 1806, 1885. He was actually a really interesting guy. There's a dirty mug here, let's grab it. So we recovered another mug. Benjamin Crockett, 1320, 1364. He showed up way too early. Beauregard Skelton, Captain 3rd Cavalry, 1820 to 1866. Dig up the grave for a fight. Oh, let's try it. So we are going to put on our bean shield. And then we are going to use Lava Father on him. Fire massive bean in his face. There we go. And we are going to shoot him. Hey, we got him. We're quick on the draw. Press any key to continue. You've put a stop to Captain Skelton's unnatural animation. XP, you gained 12 XP. You got an item, Old Cavalry Saber. You got an old item, Gold Tooth. Sweet. So, what can we do with Gold Tooth? This was in the ground for a very long time and it's in someone's mouth for a very short time and now it's in your backpack. A chunk of mostly worthless rock shot through with veins of gristling flesh and well veins. Just sell it. Here comes the cavalry. Saber. So we're gonna switch that out for our wooden board. So now we've got a sword at least. So we can do a bit more damage. So let us see what we've got to put skills in. Well, now we can tamper with the force of nature. We're going to put a point into help Bender and mysticality. And then we'll take on the next fight. A skeleton. You're not getting past it without a scuffle. A scuffle it is. Fight. So I have 2 action points. Right, we're gonna put our bean shield on and then we're gonna hit it with a lava father for 12 bean damage. There we go, the skeleton is down. Skeleton collapses into a pile of loose bones. You gain 3 XP. Cool. That guy just won't stay put. Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky translucent horse. Approach her. You approach the weird semi-transparent horse cautiously, so as to not startle her, though you quickly come to the realization that this is not a horse that startles easily. Hello there. Hi, I'm a friend, okay? Nay! That's a little strange. How you did that without opening your mouth? You pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you're going to ride her, you would want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Yup, still cold. Brrr. Yup, still cold. Brrr. Yup, still cold. Brrr. Yup, still cold. Brrr. You get the idea. Feed her the oats. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. Hand out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Brr. Please don't look at me like that. Nay! I don't think horses really snort. That's the best impression I can do. Try the oats again. You hold the oats out again, but the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Winnie. Whee! Is that a yes? Weird. Okay. Add some grave dirt to the oats. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them, then eats them. Nay! And with that, she glides away in the direction of town. Bizarre. Timothy Cochrane, 1855-1895, devoted husband. Elizabeth Cochrane, 1887-1895, beloved daughter. Silas Cochrane, 1895-1895, a baby. So at the edge of the graveyard. And now we're going towards Thousand Snakes Gulch. So we see a snake straight away. One of these rocks is really shiny. Grab it. You got an item. Shiny rock. Ah, pointy. Cactus. Oh, dang it. This snake looks sleepy, but not that sleepy. Attack it. So we're going to put on our bean armour, and then we're going to hit it in the face with a big massive bean. You have slain a snake. Before long they'll call you Snake Murdering Tyrolean. You gain 3 XP. Eek. Another snake. Well, I guess it's not called One Snake Gulch. Activate beam shield. Fire the big beam. Oh, it survived. Poison me. How dare it. There we go, we got it. You made short work of that long snake. XP, you gain free XP. This snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. I'm good at tricks. Angry rattlesnake. So we'll summon our beam shield. Then we'll hit it with a big beam. Oh, poisoned again. What a pain. Hit it with our sword. And we'll hit it again with our sword. Nice work. If the whole cowboy thing doesn't work out, you can always get a job as a snake exterminator. Yep. So we found the horse and it's gone snake crazy. Or maybe he was some other kind of crazy before. Approach him. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend, okay? Yeah! It's cool, alright? Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Really? Oh my god, I sound like Timmy. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit, okay, a lot, but seems to recognise that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. That's a good boy. Yang! Ang! Look him in the eyes. You calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other one is revolving madly in its socket like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction, simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now, that it's clear. You aren't actually made of spiders, though. Oh, he looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear you aren't actually made of spiders, though. Feed him the oats. Are you hungry, boy? I got a little treat for you. Snurf! You feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats and it gallops away with a whinny. Or rather, a renoggle! Hopefully he's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. Cool. Oh, I was hoping there'd be something hidden over here. But I have to walk all the way back. We can go to the inventory. Right, so let's go back and take some other stuff back. Let's try all mine again. Nope, that's not the way we want to go. I need to find that horse that's apparently around here somewhere. We go behind. No. So I've got no idea where that horse that's apparently here would be. the animations get better and better. There's the horse over here. Global, I'll tell you what, you missed some funny stuff. I shot a guy in the back of the head and drowned one in the bath. That was great. Rub-a-dub-dub. Wait, is there anything in the bath? No, it's rub-a-dub-dub. There's a dead body in there. That's great. Right, let's go to the town of... You've got a perk. Mostly scabs. Oof. I think that's because I've walked into these trees a lot. You've been poked by so many cactuses that your body has built up an entire extra set of skin capillaries just to deal with the constant tiny puncture wounds. Nice. Looks like my pale horse made it back safely. Thanks for your help. Anytime. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? You said something earlier about an injury. Yeah, I busted my knee while I'm looking at the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was going to get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself in her office. Said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual worse score? I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. I see. Oh! Oh, we can shovel. We can shovel shit. Oh yeah. Probably fling it at enemies or something. Sound effects are great. I need to stop walking into cactuses. Probably already got the extra bonuses for doing that now. Found these mugs, much obliged. Are you Susie Cochrane? How do you know my last name? I saw the graves in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. That's how it happens. That's how it happens. Saw the whole damn thing and couldn't do nothing about it. The bartender said it was cows. Cows, right? I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows, not anymore. What happened? It was a raid, see? Ma and Pa used the cattle ranch back before. Well, before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed. Go on. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch and they attacked a couple of days ago. Happened so fast I didn't even have time to get my rifle out. Does it say gun safe? Cows smashed in the front door and the fire started out back by the root cellar. House went up in flames, in blazes, just like that. What do you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire and I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. I ain't want to talk about it anymore. Sorry. She refills her mug from bottle on the bar and doesn't reply. What do you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keep me here, no desire to stay. Can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It was Ma's rifle. It's all I got left of anybody. Where is it? Left in at the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for me. Yeah, I'll go get it. So I discovered a new map location, the Cochrane Ranch. Take your leave. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kind of things. For instance, I've been mining these mountains longer than a slam-jammed rock skunk can dance a hornpipe. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. Pete notices the shiny rock you're carrying and his wild eyes light up. That there is a right shiny rock you got, stranger. I'll give you 7 meat for that rock. Nah, I like this rock, and I'll keep it. He shrugs. Suit yourself. Pete squints and points at the unrefined meat all you're carrying. You ain't seem like someone got much use for a refined horse, stranger. I'll buy it off you for 73 meat. No, I'm saving this for later. Well, alrighty then. See you later, Pete. So, no good machines, can't trust them no more than a Jim Jam machine. I'm assuming this, so I've got to sell stuff for them. We're selling the rocks. And the ore. Pleasure doing business with you. Pete's eyes narrow as the gears in his head start to click. He fixes his gaze on you, and the tick in his eyelid seems more pronounced. Look, kid, all this stuff what I've been buying from you. You've been spending time underground, ain't you? Well, you listen to old Pete's advice. You'll stay out of off hole if you know what's good for you. There's stuff down on the 4th tier level that ain't worth messing with. For a fella who wants to keep his eyes, if you catch my meaning. Not sure I do, but thanks. Jim Jam machines, can't trust them no more than a tongue horse thief. Aha. Well. This game is killing my voice box. So this was not the place I was supposed to go in. We're going to offer whiskey to Alice. Whiskey delivery for you, Brock. For you, Doc. What brand? Nurse Whiskey. Your favourite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. You hear a rattle as she unlocks the doors. Oh yeah, it's female, isn't it? Wow, look at this. Oh wow, shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? Yeah, probably. The stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning, or she never cooks. Hey, Doc, can I look at your boots? Not until you give me that whiskey, promise me. Okay, fine. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is greying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey, step! She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small glass. She takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here, me or you? Okay, point taken. Sure, if you want to. Not like they're gonna do much good in this godforsaken hellhole. You should try being more cheerful, Doc. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. You survey the book on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks sent for you. Leaf through The Legend of Curly's Meat. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure. A massive chest full of premium meat. Secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense. In the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. Leaf through The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson. This book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's war's biography, but flipping through it, you mostly just find lists of reasons why that drinking alcohol is bad, so it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction, haha. At least there are some useful appendices in the back and some diagrams of appendices. Leaf through The Goblinoid Tongues of Primer. You start flipping through the Goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs has passed, and you also know that blurf is the Goblin word for hour. You have learned to speak Goblin, sort of. You got a pert Goblin tongue. Make like a tree and leaf. This vanity doesn't look like it sees much use. Preen a little. You grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stop to breathe. Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so... So what's up? I mean, what's the matter, Doc?
What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart. And you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking. Why don't you go ahead and pick one, and I'll drink to that.
Dead men walking?
You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons standing around like puppets with half the strings cut, looking to take a bite out of living.
Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get
some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind.
But how is that even possible?
It isn't possible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up.
Patients. Oh, ouch. Turns away, grimacing.
Every doctor loses one now and again. You never get used to it. But, well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterwards and looking for revenge.
That must be pretty tough.
Rough, buddy. I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients, it's friends, neighbours, husbands.
Oh, indeed. She turns away from you and focuses attention back on the bottle. Doc Alice sighs exasperatedly. Yeah. What now?
What now?
Do you have no idea what's causing the resurrections?
Well, I heard a rumour.
A rumour? What is it?
It's when you get incomplete information that's from an unverified source. Anyway, what I heard is that there's a fella out west that's causing it, a necromancer calling, supposedly he's sending magic out into the world somehow.
Magic like the beanslingers use?
I never heard of any beanslinger raising the dead, have you?
Her scowl deepens.
That'd be one hell of a can of beans.
What's the deal with all the TNT?
It's so when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so small there won't be anything left to come back.
That seems drastic.
Drastic? Hell! No way am I taking a risk of becoming one of those things.
Fair enough, I suppose. About that necromancer.
Assuming he exists, what about him?
Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him. Doc Alice gives you a sharp look.
You? Because I know you ain't talking about me.
Why not you?
The grey-haired woman that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery. Did you hit your head on Boston, kid?
You're not that old. And if I were going to pick someone to go up against necromancer, it'd be someone who also knows about death but in a scientific way. A doctor, right? Callie stares hard at you and takes a swig from the bottle, saying nothing. And it sounds to me like you've got plenty of motivation to get the job done for your friends and everyone. She continues to look at you. You can see the gears turning in her head. Your beat's doing nothing anyway. Beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing any doctoring anymore. She looks away and shakes her head slowly.
You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself chasing a rumour?
Doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm in the west too. Tag along with me and maybe we can find a guy and put a stop to him.
It's crazy possible.
Thanks for the host, Dappling. Impossible, like raising the dead is impossible. Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eye.
Alright kid, what the hell, let's give it a shot.
Cool. Just let me know when
you're ready to leave, I'll wait here.
Alright. So we've got a new companion. So let's continue on. Well, I still got nothing to give him. And I just slid into a cactus. How do you manage to scare a rock for myself? I'm still looking. Right, so where have we got? We've got the Cochrane Ranch to look at. But now we've got a party member with us. Cochrane Ranch, Estate, 1891. All the water in this trough has boiled away. Susie's ranch is burnt to the ground. I can hear some mooing in the background. Something behind this door is making some pretty awful noises. What's in the outhouse? The outhouse is the only thing still standing. Of course it is. Right, we've got one choice. We're going through the door to find out what that mooing is. There's nothing in this box. Looks like someone was in the middle of fixing a knife. Grab it. Varmint skinning knife. It allows you to collect skins from beasts after combats. These pies were not safe. This thing looks angry. You're not going to make it to that safe without dealing with it. Right, let's deal with it. Got jump on him. A Pyrobuff. Right, so... Oh, it's resistant to damage, isn't it? Right, so we're gonna... mess up and use the wrong spell. There we go. We're gonna attack. Victory, we killed the cow. You defeated that nasty cow skull floating in a cloud of flame. Hooray! It's the Cochrane family's gun safe. Grab Susie's rifle. So now we've got Susie's rifle. Right, so we can go back to the town now and give her back her rifle. You found my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here she is. Susie's eyes well up with tears as she handed the rifle. And she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger, I didn't catch your name. I'm Tyrolean. Thanks, Tyrolean, can't
Rightly say what this means to me.
She looks at the rifle for a long time, then looks back up at you. She sighs.
Well, that's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you head west, you just say the word.
Sounds good, Susie. So we've got 2 members of our party at some point. Just got to figure out when we're able to go back. So, just figuring out how we get any further. So now we can speak Goblin. We can communicate with goblins as well. What's outfoxing? You're smarter than a box of rocks. We'll go for some outfox, actually. Lava Father, let's do that. Let's upgrade our spell. There's no way to find out what quests you're on. Ah, okay. So let's go back to your whole mine. Let's try level 40. Probably die. It's a strange black chest. Open the chest. A wave of nausea hits you as you slide the heavy lid off of the chest. Inside there is a hat. It looks evil and not in an abstract way. It has eyes and they look like the eyes of a murderer. And it has teeth which look like the teeth of an animal who would be a murderer if animals understood the concept of murder. You have a sense of foreboding. Something tells you this is a bad idea. It's me, I'm telling you this is a bad idea. If you put this hat on, you won't ever be able to take it off. Things will be much harder for you. It'll be as though your life is a game and that game's difficulty level is greatly increased, if you catch my meaning. Yeah, I do not want that. So I need to somehow get a blasting gap. Stamina controls. It's a crowbar we need. I need a crowbar from somewhere. So I need to get a needle. So I somehow need to get a needle. Just not entirely sure where I get a second one from. Might have messed up in getting the oh, dig up. Oh, we found a mug. Very nice. So I can give that back in. So we need to find somewhere we can dig up. I was going to steal his beer and do it to the woman to get another reward, but no. Give it to the bartender. Oh, haystack, dig through it. Hey, we got another needle. Good. So we can actually go and get that lock now. Right, so ore hole mine. Let's go to level 3 and get the tools. Managed to unlock the toolbox, but the needle is ruined in the process. Most tools inside are rusted away to nothing, but there's a pretty nice crowbar. We've got an item, a crowbar. So now we need level 1. Grab one. Got a blasting cap. Okay, you've succeeded in putting yourself in grave danger. Kaboom! So, there's still some meat ore in this cart, so let's dig through it. We gained 50 meat. And we've got something to dig up. Silver nuggets. And you see the dark horse barely. Hey there girl, it's okay, I'm a friend. The horse shies away from you, though in this case it's more like cripplingly introverted its way away from you. Reassure her. Ah, come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. ... In retrospect, I guess that wasn't very confident to say. As you reach out to pat her nose, the horse ducks and steps further back into the shadows. Oh, come on.
Nay.
Feed her the oats. You take a handful of oats out the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go, yum yum. She sidles away from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding her in the shadow. Come on, please. Eat the oats yourself. Look, they're fine, okay? See? You take a handful from the bag and toss some in your mouth. Ulch, it's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realise you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Geez, these are powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you enter with a cheerful wave. See? Perfectly fine. The horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her nose, but she doesn't actually free. So that's something. There's a good girl.
Really?
Feed her the oats. The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her an handful of a handful of the oats. Warily, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, but don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Well, okay then. So we got all the horses back now. I don't know how you spotted hiding down mine, but thanks for sending back my dark horse. Sure thing. That's all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. 100 meat. Thanks. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you though, horses get mightily attached to their riders. Once you've brought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Oh, which one am I interested on? Basic model, shifty looking dark one, spooky pale one, or the one with the crazy eyes? I feel like, just because I'm the wizard, I should really go with a dark one. And then if I was to be the potion person, the spooky bale, and then one of the crazy eyes if I was a tank. So I'm going to go with a shifty looking dark one. Good choice, she's a sneaky one. I'll sell her to you for 1,000 meat. When you say sneaky, you. Well, she's real crying. She likes dark places. Look at the other options again. Good choice. That's a good horse if you like that sort of thing. I'll sell her for 1,000 meat. What sort of thing? You know, spooky stuff. Spooky stuff? I don't want to get into particulars. Let's just say she sets a certain tone. Give me the one with the crazy eyes. Okay, I gotta warn you, this horse has seen some stuff. Well, 7,000 meat. Is something wrong with him? No, not as such. He's perfectly functional. But well, he's always sneaking off to 1,000 snake gulch to chew on the local weed that grows there. And that makes him see crazy things. I think it's more like he does it to forget about the crazy things he sees all the time anyway. We're gonna go for the sneaky dark horse. Oh god, give her a name. Whew. No, we do not. Oh, I don't know. I'm not very good at naming horses. For lack of a better name that I can think of. I almost forget, free with every horse you purchase is a complimentary map. You got items, south, east, west map. It's ostensibly a map, though it's mostly blank. Looks like you'll have to fill the bulk out of it yourself. Thanks. Whoops. Second thought, let's make sure the other two are ready. So I assume I just leave and they follow. Went the wrong way. We're right out of time. Alrighty then, you're a property horse and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner. Somebody to share the trail with. Somebody you can rely on for emotional and combat support. Who will you take with you? So we could take Crazy Pete, Doc Alice, or Susie Cochrane. So Susie seems like she'll be the best one out of the three, but I don't know. So this could be the wrong choice, we'll see. You consult the southeast-west map the hostler gave you. It only lists two things, the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. Head for Dirtwater. I think something about just going on with the day with the game, but you know, now we're at Darkwater, and I think Susie wants us. Really wins his approach. Can I manage to win his slyly? So I'm going to call that there. This has been Yreon from VarietyGamersUK, and this has been me playing West of Loathing. So thank you for watching, and happy gaming.